Aloha. I'm Eric Anderson, pastor of Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the 4th chapter of the Apostle Paul's letter to the church in Rome. Paul faced a real challenge. It was a challenge of theology, it was a challenge of thought, it was a challenge of relationship. He firmly believed that the salvation that God had offered through Jesus was urgent and important. He firmly believed that it needed to be extended to the entire population of the world. The relationship with God, however, had been understood for centuries as mediated by a couple of limiting factors. They believed that the relationship with God was primarily for the descendants of Abraham. Other people could be added, but it took time and effort. Further, Paul believed, that through the gift of the law offered through Moses, God had codified that relationship. Therefore, people who followed the law were those who could expect to receive any kind of grace from God. The Apostle Paul believed that that grace needed to be offered and expanded and extended as far and wide as possible. So he went back to God's relationship with Abraham. He went back and he found a critical aspect of that relationship. When God said to Abraham, "I will make you an ancestor," even though that seemed incredibly unlikely at Abraham's advanced age, Abraham believed God. Abraham trusted God. And there, said Paul, was the seed. There, said Paul, was the key to open the door. Not the keeping of a law, because as we know about law defines not keeping so much as it defines breaking. Not even kinship, ancestors sharing from Abraham. That was not where that original relationship had begun. It had begun in trust. Trust in God, said the Apostle Paul, and that relationship is yours. That offer of salvation can be accepted. That place next to Jesus can be yours. Not only for Abraham, not only for the countless others who had followed Abraham, not only for them, but also for you. As we continue our Lenten journey, it is worth remembering that it was the Apostle Paul who, for the vast majority of us, made it not only for them, but also for us. May it also be a part of our Lenten journey to see that we understand and share God's grace as not only for us, but for everyone. That's what I'm thinking. I'm curious to hear what you're thinking. Send me an email or leave me your thoughts in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. From Church of the Holy Cross, UCC in Hilo, Hawaii, that's what I'm thinking.